If you're thinking of applying for your first job, or you've decided to take the leap, but you just feel stuck or you're not sure where to start, then we're here to help. Whether this is your first job ever, whether it's part-time or full-time, whether you're in high school or post-secondary, a step towards a professional position, or you're new to the country, we feel that you should consider the following to make sure you set both yourself and your new employer up for success. Determining your needs and understanding what the employers are looking for when they hire entry-level employees is critical to your search, and we feel it's the first step that you should consider before you apply for any position. My name's Brent, I own the Vancouver Express Employment Professionals office, and we believe that there are 10 key steps for you to consider in your job search. Within each of these steps are several paths, choices, and actions that you can take, and they all depend on your personal situation and circumstances. In this video, we're going to talk about the first step in the process with hopes of helping you decide if you're ready and help you figure out what you want to do and what you want to get out of your first position. I've condensed the following into 10 points for you to consider, but there's no defined order, no specific steps to take, and each person's situations will be different. Ultimately, my goal here is to expose you to some of the things that might help you if you're feeling stuck. My first point for you to consider is that it's okay for you to feel overwhelmed here. Most people do. I think it's important for you to dream, have high expectations, and aim high. At some point, everyone wants to find their dream job. However, it's possible that for your first job, you're not immediately gonna land your dream job, and this shouldn't bum you out. In fact, you might not land your dream job until much later in life, and that's okay too. One of the best pieces of advice that I ever received was to follow opportunities. Many successful individuals followed opportunities instead of following dreams and found great success in fields that they never would have dreamed of going into. Second, put yourself first. Start to ask yourself what you're looking for. The best part of being stuck at the start of your search is that there are so many resources available to you. Try to do some volunteer work, look for work experience programs and internships. These programs can give you exposure to a wide range of fields, and they'll help you better understand what you don't want to do and what you do want to do before you start expecting to get paid. This is a great way to demonstrate your intent if you really want to get into a particular industry. Third is ask yourself what you want to get out of your first job. There's several benefits that you can get from your first job. You can get training, company perks, industry experience, exposure to business systems and software, and a story and a path to share for your next application and to build on your resume. You'll also gain hard and soft skills, and of course money. Some of these factors will outweigh others, and that's okay. Fourth is to ask yourself whether your first position will make you more marketable. If you know that you want to be in a certain industry or a functional area, but you just haven't settled on a specific role, you can look for positions that allow you to build transferable skills. Fifth can help you if you're having a hard time deciding or looking between a few opportunities. Consider some of the benefits that a job may offer you and whether you're strong or weak in certain areas. Think about how a first job can have many helpful byproducts beyond the self-confidence that you'll start to gain. For example, if your communication skills need improvement, they'll grow exponentially if you're in a customer-facing role. You'll learn how to navigate through job interviews, interact with customers and colleagues, respect authority while also expressing disagreements with tact. 6 is a great benefit of entering into the workforce and the economic system is that you'll quickly learn about finances, checkings, savings accounts, as well as money and time management. You'll learn about tax forms, which often lead to larger financial discussions about how government works, employment standards, job offers, capitalism, the minimum wage, the role of our social safety net, amongst many others. While often we learn about these things in school, we're never more attentive in learning these topics and ideas than when the money we're earning is directly impacted by them. 7, ironically, but perhaps one of the most important skills that the first job may teach us is how to craft an exit strategy. Most of these jobs won't be our career, and at some point they call for an appropriate parting of ways. Before you apply and accept a position, you should reflect on how long you anticipate to be in the position. Understand that you'll make an impact when you join and when you leave. You want to build on this position with a great story of what you achieved, in addition to a great reference to back it up. Number 8, if you're totally stuck and you just don't know where to start, I'd first look at your passions and interests. As much as opportunities are great, I still think this is a great place for you to start. However, if you're struggling, look at your networks of friends, teachers, parents, neighbors, and anybody that you think seems successful. 9 is an area many people don't consider, but is one that I highly suggest you give some thought to. A great way to help determine what you want is to try to understand what the person hiring you wants. You should be aware of what's on the other side of the table. No matter what the position, the employer is often going to make several investments in your training and development to help you succeed. Every position in a company has a significant impact on the business, and as such, you should know what you're getting into. Number 10, of course, you can always reach out to Express or any other staffing company and try some temp work, which can expose you to a number of different fields. Also, feel free to reach out to one of our team members or a local staffing company to you and ask them for help and direction and where they think a great place is to start. Thanks again for tuning in. I really hope this helps. If you'd like more info on Express or more help through your job search, feel free to visit our website, our Facebook, and our LinkedIn, which are all linked below, and feel free to share these resources with anyone that you think we might be able to help.